Well, I'm Mike Adinkpakokwe, working with the wager.
And I'm Akaros Watson. I'll be based in Bema Camp and its environs.
Okay, I am Emmy. This year's activation, I'll be working at Ashamatema.
Okay, I'm Phyllis. This year's activation, I'll be working at Medina Legon.
My name is Joyce, and this year for the year's activation, my locations are Jolu and Shashi.
Hello, I'm Letitia, and this year I'll be going to Jolu and Shashi as well.
Hi, my name is Kafui, and I'll be working at Coca-Cola Runabout.
Okay, so I'm a part Klenam, and then I'm taking La Paz and Abeka for this year.
Yeah, I'm for Fali, me Juma or Jolu, any Abeka.
Yes, I was, and the experience, it was fun. I got the chance to go to a place like the Ideal College, the schools, that place, and the surrounding. And interacting with the people over there, it was cool. We got into the school, we spoke to a couple of students, we educated some of them because some were at class, so the ones we were able to talk to, we did, and then we distributed the pad.
I was part of last year, and last year I was on Legon campus. It was quite exciting, the way the students received us, and also even the guys, some of the guys even took their pads for their girls, so it was exciting.
Yes, I was part of last year's menstrual health hygiene activation, and the experience was great.
Yes, I was a part of it, and it was a great experience for me. Despite some few delays in the product arriving on the day of work, I think I enjoyed it because the people we distributed to, most of them were so excited, and which means that they needed it. So I was glad that we were able to give them what they needed.
Okay, so since it's global awareness, we are looking at educating more adolescents on the need for menstrual hygiene, because over the years, it's something which is so dear to each and every country that they see adolescents practice proper menstrual hygiene to avoid infections and other related diseases.
Well, I see it's very good for the market women to also help their kids in the house parenting, especially because right now our kids are having a lot of issues with menstrual issues. Some are having complications, and through the effort of this outreach, I hope it will reach a lot.
My expectation is to be able to help more people and be able to reach out to those who actually need this part because it's a necessity.
So menstrual hygiene simply are measures taken during menstruation to ensure that adolescents or females go through this process without any infection or without any challenge. So in a nutshell, menstrual hygiene is the way they keep themselves in that period of time of their life.
I also say it in this way that if our daughters find it difficult in their houses of not keeping themselves neatly, it comes out publicly how parents are taking care of their kids. I'll be advised to parents that whenever their kids grow into that early stages, they are there to support them. Keeping your child neat means that the good environment of where he or she is coming from has a good parenting for it all. Yeah.
For menstrual hygiene, I would say it's keeping yourself clean as possible when you're in that time of the month, as in keeping your undies clean, changing your pads per your flow, changing your pads at least 4 hourly. You should be changing your pads, and then keep your panties clean, as in washing them, dry them under the sun, don't leave them in the room.
So for me, menstrual hygiene has to do with how a lady takes care of herself during her menses. So how often she baths, because some ladies, they can go a whole day without bathing normally, but during your menses, you need to bath regularly, you need to change your pads, and then also get the proper pads that was good for your flow, because if you're having a heavy flow, you should wear a pad that is heavy, not a light one, so you don't end up staining yourself and then disgracing yourself in public. So menstrual hygiene has to do more about teaching the girl child more on how to take care of themselves during their menses?
I think menstrual hygiene basically is keeping yourself clean when you're in that time of the month. And I think it should even continue afterwards, because you not doing that can pose a number of health risks to you. Yeah. And there are some good menstrual hygiene practices. That's changing your menstrual products regularly, that's the pad, and then also making sure that you are wearing light clothes so that you don't feel uncomfortable during that period. Yeah.
Okay, menstrual hygiene. At the sound of that, a lot come in mind. I remember when we went last year for the activation, some of the students gave us their impressions about it, and we asked them what they used during that time, and some gave examples, tissues and things. But I think menstrual hygiene is generally about taking good care of yourself as a lady within that time of the month. So some gave example of using a tissue, but then we introduced them to the Yas pad, though they said it was expensive, but we educated them on how to use it during the time of the month. And we know there are sizes or the types of the pads, the colors of the Yas pads that we have. So we told them that they should use it accordingly. If you have a heavy flow, we have the type that you should use. So generally with the menstrual hygiene, you should just make sure you are in a good shape, not to disgrace yourself out in the public.
Okay, I think menstrual hygiene is all about trying to keep yourself in the best, cleanest way during the period of your menstruation.
Before I talk about menstrual hygiene, let me talk about the poor menstrual hygiene. What happens when you have poor menstrual hygiene? We have UTI and then reproductive infections. So if you don't wash your hand, you don't wear good pad, you don't change it regularly, you don't bath and all those things, it can cause a lot of diseases. So that is why we need good menstrual hygiene, which is...
Yes, just you have to change your pad regularly. No wash for send na onya infection bia ede awo bia kwa maybe si wa wo kwan bia mu.
Yeah.